What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So today I'm going to go through what I've been melting, and this has been about a week and a half's worth. I'm trying to get to the point where I could do this like every Sunday night. So it's on a weekly basis, but it didn't happen. Life gets in the way. You get busy, but that was my intent. Is to try to at least, we're pretty close though. I'm only a few days over because I think I did this I think it was last Sunday. So not too bad. This is both Scentsy and vendor wax. So if you only want to see the Scentsy, I'm going to do the Scentsy fragrances first and the vendor after that. Or vice versa. If you only want to see vendor, fast forward to the vendor section. It'd be great if you watched everything because vendor and Scentsy, they both have something great to offer. So yeah, stick around and let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to take out my Scentsy clams. Did have a brick in here. Sometimes I forget I have those bricks. I don't know how I can. I mean, how do I forget? They're huge. You know, they take up a lot of room. I did not get the holiday bricks this year, you guys. Yeah. I mean, I love a good brick and all. I really do. So I was a little shocked that I didn't pick up the bricks. But there was really only two that interested me. So I'm going to throw the bars in my club and get them that way. And if I like them and they're still available, I'll get them in the brick. So, okay, like I said, this has only been a little over a week. And so there's not too much Scentsy here, but you gotta remember, Scentsy lasts longer. It just does. You know, vendor and Scentsy, they each have their pluses and their minuses, right? The pluses for Scentsy are they last longevity, like shelf life. They last a long time, years. And when you melt them, they have a long lasting melt time. So you could put something in on, say, Saturday morning. Sunday night, chances are you're still smelling it. It does. It lasts a very long time. You don't get that length of melt time on a vendor wax. However, vendor wax has scents that are just the complexity of blends and oils and scents are just amazing. And they offer an infinite number of bakery blends. So if you are a bakery lover, the vendor world lacks nothing in bakery. And Scentsy tends to fall a little shorter on the bakery notes. But that being said, they're both fantastic. I absolutely love I love Scentsy. I sell Scentsy. I love Scentsy. But anyway, let's get to what I've been warming. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was only one here that was a huge disappointment. And we're going to start with that one, and that is Golden Garland. And my light, there we go. Now, Golden Garland is a new to the catalog scent. And yeah, where is my book? Let me grab my catalog real quickly here so that I can have the notes. Yeah, the Golden Garland is forest pine needles, marigold petals, sparkling orange twist, and a touch of golden musk. You guys, for me, I didn't like it. There's an off-putting note in here. I don't know what it was. It almost smelled like rotten garbage. I mean, to my nose, Okay, don't take what every consultant says as gospel, you know, truth. Everybody's nose is different. To my nose, Golden Garland was just a no. It was kind of like fall feeling for me. No. Oh, yeah, not good. But forest pine needles, marigold petals, sparkling orange twist, and golden musk. I'm thinking it's the marigold petals. Because if I were to relate this to a marigold flower, you know, that you plant every year, marigolds have a funky smell too. So maybe that's what it is. So that's Golden Garland. This did not last long because I pulled it from the warmers. I couldn't do it. Okay, so Sunburst Bamboo. I did this a few times in the bathroom. Sunburst Bamboo, I think I picked this up in the flash sale, a warehouse sale, one of those things. It's just it's a neutral scent. It works well in the bathroom. I'd say it's a perfect scent for the bathroom. It's got that clean green note. It's clean, it's green, it's what a spa might smell like, right? And for me, Sunburst Bamboo, I like it for the bathroom. In my bathroom, I do like those type of notes. I like aquatic notes in the bathroom. I like fresh, clean notes in the bathroom. Not laundry clean, just clean. I like them light. I like them airy. I like that feeling when you walk into the bathroom when you got that light, airy, pretty scent. And this is light, it's airy, it's aquatic in its own route, and it's, oh my God, in its own way. Can't even talk tonight. But that's what I did in my bathroom. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm yawning on camera. I did Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. This was a favorite of mine. I believe it was the scent of the month last year for, I think it was October. I think it was October. And I fell in love with it, you guys. Fell in love with it. Now, that being said, this didn't smell the same to me. I don't know if it was, I don't know. It did not smell the same. I remember last year, this is clubbed. I have a stockpile of this. When I warmed the sample, was this? It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it was October. Does it really matter? October? Yeah, it was October because there was a tree in November. Anyway, it was a powerhouse. My whole house smelled from this one sample cup in a mini warmer. It was just this pumpkin-y, cinnamony, bakery goodness. I absolutely loved it. I didn't get the same feeling from this year. It wasn't bad, but I was excited to put it in the warmer. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. I was all excited, and then I was like, oh, it's kind of flat. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, I was a little disappointed. But nonetheless, it was good. I did Cashmere Leaves. I believe this is in our Harvest collection. Cashmere Leaves, yes. And it is Apple Falling Leaves and Cashmere Spice. I love the smell of this on cold. I loved the smell of it warm. what I was a little surprised by, because I had worn this before, and I'm thinking I did it in my bedroom, and that may have been why I noticed the difference. This was light, because I did this out in my living room, and it wasn't very strong, so I was a little sad, but it's a pretty scent. It really is. Now, maybe if I doubled up, put a little more in, I don't know. A little bit light, but that's Cashmere Leaves. I did, oh God, my favorite. I just love this scent. Hemingway. Oh, Hemingway's beautiful. I don't have the scent notes. This was a Bring Back My Bar in June. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I want to say there's sandalwood in here. It's just a beautiful, warm, fall type scent. It's not overly masculine. It's just, yeah, Hemingway's amazing. I fully enjoyed that. I've got a lot of Hemingway too. Baked apple pie. Yeah. It was good, but I didn't get apple. I got cinnamon, which is fine because I absolutely love cinnamon. So I didn't hate it because I like cinnamon, and it was fine. I just wanted that apple pie, and for some reason I didn't get any apple, so I'm wondering if I threw in, you know, maybe throw in some Johnny Appleseed or something, and it'll work. Did this one here, Woodland Suede. This also was a Bring Back My, I think this was a Bring Back My Bar. Was this a Bring Back My Bar? You know, they used to put the little stickers on there. Or they used to say on the label, Bring Back My Bar. I wish they'd still do that. I think this was a Bring Back My Bar. Because there's one that isn't. No, this was a Bring Back My Bar. And I don't know if it was, I think this was January. This is Sexy Man. It's not, the scent throw was just enough. It was, not overly, like, blow your roof off your house, but it was enough to where you walked in and it was just a pleasant, woodsy, cologne-y, lumberjack man. Yeah, sexy. Beautiful. I want to say there might be some bergamot in here. I don't know. It's just good. So we did some Woodland Suede, and it was lovely. I did Wildflower Cotton. I threw this in my bedroom. I wanted my bedroom to get some little lightness to it. I love Wildflower Cotton. But that being said, I am definitely 100% a seasonal melter, because when I would go into my bedroom, the scent was throwing me off because it's cold out. And this just feels like spring and summer. It smells like spring and summer. I love Wildflower Cotton. I want to say this was in our Mother's Day collection. Yeah, I think so. It's a good scent. So I did Frosted Cinnamon Roll, and a lot of people are not liking Frosted Cinnamon Roll. I like it well enough. Frosted Cinnamon Roll, what was this one? I think this was the scent of the month for September. It's sweet cinnamon. I can't say I really get the roll. It's fine. It's a nice cinnamony type fragrance. I like it. It's not something I would club, but I've got, you know, a bunch of bars and I will warm them. One of my all-time favorite fall scents is Autumn Sunset. You guys, I just love this. And I've got this is melting right now, actually. And it still smells beautiful. And it is apple, pumpkins, fall leaves, and spices. It's just so... You really get that leaves. The apple is there, but it's not like... You don't smell like apple, and... You just... It's like a beautiful pumpkin spice. You get a little bit of the earthiness from the leaves. The pumpkin and the apple kind of sweeten it a little bit. And then you get the cinnamon in there, and it's great. This is a beautiful scent. In fact, I think I have this and frosted cinnamon roll in my kitchen. So these two together in that whole area of the house went beautifully. They really did. And then I did some more of my brick. I have two of these. This was in my club as well, so I have a few bars too. I pulled this from my club. It's gonna be a long time that I will have this because I have a whole other brick, and I only use this in my bathroom. It's the iridescent. It's the 50th anniversary celebration. It's just a beautiful, it's almost too much. It kind of knocked me out a little bit. And look, you can even see it's getting a little juicy. Now, you know what I don't understand is this room here is very cool back here. You know, I've got central air in the house, so summertime, and the sun doesn't hit the back of my house. If this room was in the front of my house, I'd be in trouble. I'd be doing like April Lee, the wax queen, does, and I'd be getting wine coolers for my wax, because the front of the house gets so much sun, and my house is brick, and it just holds all that heat. Whereas the back of my house here, I don't get the sun like I do out front. So air conditioning's running, and it runs a lot because the front of my house where the thermostat is. Look, here we go. Chris is going off on her tangent, telling stories again. It keeps my air running, turning on frequently. So the back of my house, and this door's usually closed because I don't want the cats in here when I'm not around, and it's cold in here. Wintertime, for whatever reason, I don't think my heat kicks on as often because the front of my house, because it's getting all that sun, it's warmer in the front. And the back of my house is very cold. So I don't know why my wax is getting juicy back here. Long story short, not so short. But yeah, so I get juicy wax back here. Why am I getting juicy wax? Somebody tell me. Anyway, as you can see, she's juicy. However, it doesn't matter. It still works just fine. And this bar here is a beautiful floral. It's a perfumey type floral. It's not like just flowers. It's more like a perfume that you would wear. I use this sparingly because it's very strong. One time I made the mistake. I thought, oh, I want just the house to smell beautiful and pretty. And yeah, I used probably one full cube, big cube, and a little bit more, maybe, if I remember right. And I put it in all my warmers. Yeah. Choked me out of the house. It was bad. It was so strong. So when I do use this in my bathroom, I use a little bit, and it's plenty. The bathroom smells beautiful when you walk in. It smells just pretty. It smells like a girly bathroom. It's really pretty. I don't even remember the scent notes in here, and this is just what I've been warming video. I'm not doing reviews, right? Anyway, that's what I warmed for Scentsy throughout the week. I'm going to move on to vendor now. And like I said, I got through a lot more vendor than I did Scentsy, but the reason for that being is because the vendor wax will change more, right? So you put vendor wax in the morning, you're going to be changing it in the evening because it's usually pretty much the scent's usually gone or almost gone. And I think I did a nice variety too of waxes or different vendors. Okay. All right, so let's start with, I think I'll keep them in order by vendor. So we'll put Sassy here. Oh, I did a lot of you, didn't I? Sassy. Okay. So, let's just start with Second and Spruce. I did Dark Nights. This was this was in my very first purchase from Second and Spruce. I do double bag my wax. This, I actually have 2 more loaves, and I think I got another loaf on the mini loaf on the way. So pretty. So this one's almost gone. I decided to do this in my living area. Now, this is one of my favorites. The blackberry in here is beautiful. This is Dark Nights, and it's Palo Santo, Mallow Fireside, Vanilla Bean Mallow, and Blackberry. It's just a smoky, sweet blackberry scent. And it's just, it's just good. It's just such a nice scent. It's one of my favorites from Second and Spruce. And that is Dark Nights. And like I said, my very first order with Erica, she owns Second and Spruce. Erica King. She, this was my first, one of the first, well, it was in my very first order. And that was back in, oh God, I think I received it in July because this was poured in June. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Then from Lavender and Speckles, I did Lilac and Marshmallow Fireside. I'm doing this in my bedroom. I think I have that going right now, as a matter of fact. Again, if you've watched my videos, you know I'm a sucker for the lilacs. I'm not going to go into the story again. Yeah, because the last time well, that was the scent. I think that just made me tear up. But this is a beautiful lilac scent. I like this because, well, let me read you the scent notes. It's fresh lilacs blended with a sweet and smoky marshmallow fireside. So what this does to the lilac is it takes a little bit of the floral out. The smoky marshmallow fireside. It tames down the floral note and gives it a little bit more creaminess. It makes it a little bit sweeter. The fireside kind of warms it up a little bit. And it's just a beautiful bedroom scent. That's where I have it right now. It's very strong on cold. Like, you know, there's a lot of wax here. So you got to kind of, you know, it's just pretty. It's a beautiful bedroom scent. It's pretty for your bathroom as well, I think. So yeah, Lilac and Marshmallow Fireside. It's a winner for me, for sure. I do. I love lilac scents. Melissa Johnson, hey, if you are watching, this is another one you need to look for from Lavender and Speckles, okay? When it comes time, there's a few Lavender and Speckles that are right up your alley, so take notes, okay? But this is one of them. Melissa, you would love this. Okay, then I did from my Rose Girls, this is Johnny and June. This was, I did 2 samplers from Rose Girls. One was the Speechless sampler. Oh my God, leaves me speechless. I gotta have more of those. And the other one was like, I can't remember. It was like Dark Desires or something like that. And this is one of the samples that was in there. And it's called, this one is Johnny and June. It's Vetiver, Violet, Sandalwood, Cedar, Amber, and Rosewood. This was really good. It's got a woodiness to it. Really pick up the amber in here. I put this in my bedroom. Again, this is for me, a bedroom bathroom scent. It's nothing, I wouldn't want this like in my living room. This is nice. It's woody, probably that cedar and the sandalwood and the rosewood. And then you got that amber that kind of warms it up, and the vetiver is just, yeah, this is very pretty. It's a sensual scent. It's sexy. Yeah, that's Johnny and June. And I don't remember the name of the sample set. Dark Desires or something like that. Okay. Then I had gotten this one from, oh, I think I reviewed this one already, but I had 2 cubes left and I finished them. I don't know, maybe I did, I don't know, in my last warming basket. This is Kringle Candle Gray. I got this from Stephanie from Steph Loves Life. She had sent me a box of wax. This is very nice. I did like it. Bathroom, bedroom scent. I originally did it in my bedroom. And then the last 2 cubes that I had left, I finished up in my bathroom. It's a nice scent. It's a beautiful masculine cologne. I'm going to say there's sandalwood in here. I get sandalwood. I'm picking up sandalwood or maybe bergamot, maybe. But yes, it was lovely. It was a very nice scent. Longevity, not so much. It didn't last that long. But again, now see, Kringle Candle, I don't know if I would consider them vendor. When I think of vendor wax, I think of people like myself. Hey, I love wax, and I'm going to start pouring wax because I like it and do it as a hobby. And then you branch out and you start offering it to friends, and then you go on Facebook, and you know, that's what I think of vendor wax. Kringle Candle's a big company, so I don't know if it's that. I consider that more retail, but whatever. It's not Scentsy, and it was good. Okay, so I had done a small, I did, one night I sat down and I did a small sampling of some vendors, right? Very small. In fact, I did a video on it. It was just a random, you know, I'm going to buy a few things here, a few things there. And it was really, they were like 3 or 4 small orders. And one of the companies was Traverse City Wax Company. And if you follow my videos, you know I love white tea. This is White Tea and Sage is the name of this particular wax, right? It's white tea, fresh citrus, and earthy sage. I'm cold. Absolutely love this. It's a beautiful white tea scent in that the sage is very subtle. It's just enough to kind of give it a little bit of an earthiness to it. Beautiful. And I thought this is perfect for the bathroom. It was poured in July, and I thought it's been sitting quite a while. I couldn't smell it at all. I put this in I didn't even put this in my mini warmer that's in my bathroom. I only put it in my diamond milk glass warmer from Scentsy. It's an element warmer. It's a higher wattage. I think it's 12 watts. I know. Oh, but the other watts, you get 25 watt warmers. I know, but generally with this particular warmer, it performs very well. This did not throw. Now, I have since bought a few hot plate warmers that do get very hot, which, you know, if you've got small kids around, that wax is hot. It's going to burn. Scentsy wax doesn't do that. Neither do their warmers. It doesn't warm enough to get that hot. But I did buy some, and this wax is very hard wax, and I'm thinking this needs a tea light or a hot plate warmer. I am going to try it again in the hot plate warmer and see how that goes, because I do like the scent, and I've heard a lot of people say good things about Traverse City Wax Company, so I am going to give it another try. I'm not giving up on it. Okay, so my next, here is NOS Farm Sense. You guys, Travis is the owner, Travis Knowles. This vendor here has clearly made it to my top 5. I have not had a terrible experience yet with any of his wax. It performs like a beast in my house. I have not needed any different kind of warmer for his wax. It throws. Yeah, it's really good. So I did warm quite a few of his throughout the week. This one here was a sample I just received from him in my last order, and it's cranberry macaron. Oh, look, sorry, I'm giving you the middle finger. I didn't mean to do that. It is cranberry, candied lemon, pomegranate, fir, rose macaron, warm sugar, and sandalwood. Well, it was lovely. It performed beautifully. It is just, it's not, fragrance notes are a little bit out of what I would normally like. But I wanted to warm it and see, because that's how I am. I buy things that you would think, like, I've done it myself. I'll be like, why did I buy this? What made me buy this? Sometimes it works out. And I'm like, whoa, that was a good try. So I wanted to try it because it sounded interesting. I thought Travis made it. It's fine. It's not something that I'm drawn to, but it was fine. It gave off scent. It performed lovely. I didn't take it out of my warmers. I let it burn out, you know, or melt out till it was, you know, you couldn't smell it anymore. And yeah, it was just kind of, didn't pick up the fur, which for me, that's a good thing. I guess, because I'm not really much of a fur person. I think what may have been for me that threw me off maybe was the pomegranate and the rose macaron. I find that as of late, I'm finding pomegranate note is not one of my favorites. Yeah. And I'm thinking that may have been what threw it off for me. But you can get, there was a fruitiness to it and a little bit of a perfuminess at the same time, which was probably from the sandalwood that's in here. But no, it was lovely. It's just not, it's not what I gravitate towards. But that being said, there's nothing wrong with the scent at all. I mean, it was, you guys, I'm so glad I have more of this because I finished my pumpkin pie pound cake. If somebody were to ask me, Chris, what's your favorite pumpkin out of all your wax? It's right here. It's right here. This, I don't know, it's probably wherever he gets his oils from, whatever oils make up the scent here, the percentages he's using. This is the most decadent pumpkin. When I smell this, it's like, I said this in another video, when you take, you say you got a piece of pumpkin pie cut, it's Thanksgiving, it's on your plate, and you take a piece of your pie and you're bringing it up. If you were to smell that the filling of that pie that has all the spice in it, and I'm trying to think what goes in pumpkin pie. I don't even know because my sister makes them. The pumpkin filling with the spices and the sugar and that's what it's like. It's just like pumpkin pie, that yummy goodness inside the pie. It's to die for. And this is vanilla pound cake, pumpkin souffle, and pumpkin pie. It is just the best pumpkin, hands down, of any I've ever smelled. It's the best. If he's doing a pre-order in November 3rd, you guys, if this is on the list, don't hesitate. Don't order a baggie, but you know, the cubes. If he's got it in a loaf, just go in and get the loaf. Trust me on that, okay? I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. It's good. This one I did in my bedroom because this is a bedroom scent to me, and this is After Midnight. After Midnight is white oak, vanilla, cocoa butter, and cashmere. I don't even know how to describe this scent. It's just pretty. It's perfumey, but not, and it's cologne-y, but it's not. It's just fragrant. Beautiful fragrant. And it smells so good. This white oak, vanilla, cocoa butter, and cashmere. It's a perfect scent for your bedroom or your bathroom. Lovely. White oak, vanilla, cocoa butter, and cashmere. Okay, now this one, I had done a de-stash with Summer Michelle. I had bought a couple things from her, and you know, you buy a couple things from Michelle and she sends you a warehouse of wax. Anyway, she had this one in here, Mad Tea Party. I have Mad Tea Party from NOS Farm Sense. I have not melted it yet, but this was from 10/22, so I says I'm going to melt this one. Mad Tea Party is almond macarons, vanilla cupcakes, fluffy icing, and lavender tea. And it just smells so good. There's a brightness to it too. Every time I smell this, I smell something almost lemony. But you got the almond in there and the vanilla cupcake, and you got that icy note, that sugary icy note, and the lavender tea, and it's just a great blend. It really, really is. And I did this one in my kitchen. Yeah, obviously. Performed great. I got quite a bit. I think I got about 12 hours. I got a full day out of it. It did. It melted a while in my Scentsy warmers. This one here took over my house. I had to shut this door because I was in here working. I got up in the morning, got my stuff ready, started up here for my job, and I says, you know what? I says, before I even start working here, let me get my waxes going. And I put this in Just the Breads in my kitchen. So I'm sitting back here working, doors open, excuse me, and I don't remember what I had melting in here, but I'm like, I can't even smell it because this here was taking over my whole house. And that's not a bad thing. I just wish I knew because it smells so good. I mean, it was really good. It's just bread. It's like fresh baked bread throughout your house. Little bit of sweetness there. It's just so good. It's zucchini bread and Amish friendship bread. And I sat back here and I'm like, oh my God. I was trying to, I can't remember what I put in this warmer. It might have been this one here. I think it was. I can't even review this for you because I couldn't smell it because this was coming in my room. In fact, at one point I kind of had to close the door a bit because I was trying, whatever. Anyway, Just the Breads. If you like bread notes, it's phenomenal. I would say definitely pick yourself up some of Just the Breads. Okay. Let's talk about what I warmed for Sassy. I did a sample cup in here, and this was roasting s'mores. This is the one I really can't tell you about because Travis's breads were taken over. Yeah. It's kind of like a marshmallowy Fireside type scent, but I can't even smell it in the cup anymore, so sorry. Okay, this one here also came from Summer Michelle. It's Italian Pignoli cookies. And what is in here is pine nuts, almond paste, and sugar cookie dough. Now, it was okay. Yeah, I'm saying that about a Sassy scent. Because you know Sassy is my number one. This had a very strong perfume note. I don't know what in here smells like perfume. I still haven't figured it out unless almond paste or pine nuts, maybe in an oil, have come off as a perfume note. But yeah, I got a perfume note out of here, like a nutty perfume, and no sugar cookie dough at all. It was supposed to be sugar cookie dough. It just smelled like a nutty perfume. It was okay. It's nothing, if I saw it in the pre-order, I would be like, oh my God, I gotta get it. No. I smelled it. It was fine. Yeah. Oh, how'd you get in there? Let me go back. This here is from Salem Soy Company. And This is Frosted Pumpkin. Let me tell you something. This was amazing. I mean, amazing. This was one of those type of scents where you want to keep going back in the room to smell it. You're just like, oh, I gotta go back in there and smell that. I know you know what I'm talking about. Where you just want to keep going, you just want to keep being in the presence of that scent. That was this one, just Frosted Pumpkin. Those are the scent notes. That's all I have for scent notes. It doesn't need any scent notes because it was just a beautiful pumpkin spice. In the bag, it's very strong. In the warmer, it was perfection. It really was. It was the perfect amount of spice, pumpkin. It was your quintessential fall scent. It was amazing. Amazing. Okay, back to Sassy. Melissa, I warmed your beloved winter biscuits. Winter biscuits. The sweet scent of Christmas. The words are very small. The sweet scent of Christmas baking permeates the home with warm hints of cinnamon, buttery pastries, gingerbread cookies, and patchouli. Now, a lot of people get scared because they're like, oh my God, patchouli. Oh, no, no, no. This isn't like a bar of patchouli, okay? There's just a hint of patchouli in here. Now, as I warmed it, originally on cold, I think when I did cold sniff review on it, when I first got it, it just reminds you of like being in the Christmas markets at Christmas time, and that was the feeling I got from it, wintry Christmas feeling. When I warmed it, you know what I got? And I liked it. It was great. It was fantastic. It performed beautifully. It reminded me of like old world Christmas. I felt like, you know, before baking got to be real refined, you know, with so many different additives and flavorings, and, you know, when baking was simple. So it made me feel like old world Christmas or Norman Rockwell, because you had this gingerbread note, and it was just like simple scent. It's a really beautiful bar, brittle scent, however you want to call it. It was just, yeah, it was like old world Christmas. You know, like now our cookies are, you know, when we bake cookies, we think of like things are laden with butter and sugar. And, you know, if you think back to, you know, the times where butter and sugar, like, you know, if you go to the Depression era, those things were like luxuries, and, you know, they couldn't afford that. So this was like, that's why I said it just reminds me of like Norman Rockwell, or just old time Christmas, simple Christmas. And the patchouli, just, I don't know what the patchouli does to it, to be honest with you, because patchouli is just it's there, but I think the patchouli kind of dried it out a bit, so it made it like more of like a biscuit, so where it's not so cakey and buttery and gooey. There's nothing gooey about this bar. It's just the scent. It was like a dry gingerbread biscuit. It's really nice. And if you get the opportunity, at least try a brittle of winter biscuits. Or if you've got a friend close by that, you know, can I borrow a couple cubes of your winter biscuits so I could try, you know, instead of sharing sugar, share wax. Okay. This one here is Woody Air. Woody Air is oud, amber, and cedar. This was really nice. At first, I wasn't sure. It took a while for it to kind of bloom out. But when it did, oh, it was just wood and oud. It was so good. So good. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Woody Air. Oh, this one. I made a huge mistake not picking this up in the loaf when it was offered. Yeah. Kind of pissed at myself, really. And I don't want to ask Julie to, she'll pour a loaf now, because by the time we get it, you know, she could be like, oh, I don't want to pour that because fall will be over. It's fall, Charlie Brown. You guys. This is the only brittle I have. And I want to warm this in my whole house. It was that good. It was unbelievable. It is apple pumpkin strudel and zucchini bread. When this thing warms up, holy cow. It's like magical. It was just so good. And the powerhouse scent, I mean, it was strong. And really want a loaf. I'd settle for a bag of blocks. I might ask. Because this is fine in the winter too. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Next one is London. I did this one in my bedroom because it's pink peony, whipped cream, and pink chiffon. And it was a lovely scent in my bedroom. It was a sweet, yummy, girly floral. And it was beautiful. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed this in my bedroom. That's London. Pink peony, whipped cream, and pink chiffon. That's it, guys. That's everything I have warmed in just over a week. So, that being said, NOS Farm Sense is amazing. He is having a pre-order on November 3rd. Join his Facebook page. Sassy Girl does pre-orders every Friday. Join her Facebook page, because that's where you'll find the list of what's being offered in the pre-order for that week. Beth Wilson, is it Beth Wilson? Oh, jeez, losing my mind. Lavender and Speckles. She is going to be doing like a Christmas holiday pre-order. I think it's a pre-order. I don't think it's a sampler. And I believe that's in November as well. Join her Facebook page. I can't remember the date exactly. Rose Girls, just check out Rose Girls Facebook. She's always selling something on. She's always got an RTS or a pre-order going at some point. Quite frequent. Second and Spruce, amazing. Do not pass on Second and Spruce for a pre-order or even an RTS if she has one. I believe she's going to be doing a Christmas sampler or something at some point. At least I thought that's what she had said. And then Traverse City Waxco. I'm not sold on this one yet. I have to try it in a different warmer to find out for sure. The smell is great. So, okay. That's all I got. And thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody who takes the time out of their day, their busy lives, schedules, to take their precious time to watch a video that I have uploaded. It means a lot to me. If you would like to shop Scentsy, I would love to be your Scentsy consultant. You can shop my website. That is listed below in the description box. If you want to be a Scentsy consultant and get early access to stuff, earn money back on what you purchase for yourself, that's why I did it. Anyway, let me know. I would love to sponsor you. And check out these great vendors, guys. They're amazing. They really are. And I will be back again. I'm not sure when. It'll either be another warming video within a week, or I do have some, I don't know what I've got coming in the mail. I don't know. We'll see what shows up in the mail this week. Because, you know, sometimes I get surprised. I'm like, what's this? I went, oh, I forgot I ordered it. Okay. So I will talk to you again real soon. Thanks again for watching. Have a great night and see ya. Bye.